field is ready to go in the third. Acorn will run just favourite. Stalls are back. They're off and racing. Oh, that was a delightful start. Caught them beautifully. Walloona Lass gathering speed. Burns them off soon after the start from Tawaj and also Snip of Romance. Back behind those to Doorbuster pressing forward. Acorn trying to hunt through in the middle. Back near the inside, Hidden Jewels. Further back behind them is Order Online and dropping out towards the tail end of the field, Scenic Wings. At the 550 and Walloona Lass leading the way to the home turn. About 3/4 Snip of Romance. Tawaj is over on the inside third. Doorbusters travelled up quite well behind them fourth, followed then by Acorn, and over on the inside next of all Hidden Jewels, followed further back is Scenic Wings as they reach the 250 and Order Online putting in the widest of them. At the 200 they still have to get to Walloona Lass, who's giving the tail an almighty swish. It's Walloona Lass, Doorbuster and now Acorn. Doorbuster the middle, Walloona Lass, Acorn nabbed them. Acorn got there right on the line from Walloona Lass or Doorbuster. Great three-way tussle to the post. Further back fourth is Order Online. In behind those next of all Tawaj and then Hidden Jewels behind those in company with Snip of Romance. Near the tail end of the field is Scenic Wings. Acorn has delivered with Willie in the saddle. Number one. First up Acorn, the Sessions 4-year-old from Vampy Lass, and makes it 2 wins from 4 runs, and certainly in the last 100 really got its mind on the task. Doorbuster looked as though it had the measure of them fleetingly. Walloona Lass though did kick back underneath of Doorbuster, who probably just folded up a little in the dying stages. A distant fourth is Order Online. Acorn the winner for Oakland Park. Also A. Brown, Miss K. O'Neill and Adam Durant, trained by Adam and ridden by Willie Pike. Delivering here in the Drummond Golf Handicap, Walloona Lass has run a very good race. First up by I Am Immortal from Lifeline Princess, Josh Brown, Holly Knottle, as did Doorbuster by Snippet Son, the filly from Regal Class, Holly Watson in the saddle for trainer Dion Luciani, and Order Online finished up being back there a distant fourth. But a good battle between that trio there. Not much between the three of them at the conclusion. And it was Acorn without the barrier trial going into it fresh. Walloona Lass having had the barrier trial, and Doorbuster also with a couple of trials under its belt, and they've gone to it. Not much between the three at the finish. A long neck, a short head officially with the margins, and the time 58.97, 1, 3, 4 and 2. So Acorn ran 280 in favourite over Walloona Lass 310, 4 and what was Doorbuster 550, Order Online 421, 342. Those numbers after the third of the day. Race 4, the continuation of the Horizon West National Apprentice Racing Series, 1600, and brings together some very talented young riders from right around the country. Dakota Gillette from the Territory, Corey Sutherland has made his way to WA from Queensland, Dakota Keane from Victoria, Alicia Warren from South Australia, and also Jabes Johnston from Tasmania, a real talent too, and looking forward to seeing these young riders pitted up against the very best from WA. That's at 3:55. In the meantime, we can take you back to Lockie, who joins us out of the winner's circle, and a good race. It went right down to the wire.
Great race indeed, Darren. A spectacle over the concluding stages as Geordie Rolfe, stable representative for the Adam Durant yard, joins you now. Geordie, congratulations on the win. This horse, he looks like he's been hard work for a little while now, but there's something to work with.
Yeah. Like you say, he's always sort of been his own worst enemy up until now. Adam today, in my mind, I thought we'd just let him do his thing and run the race how he sees fit. But Adam wanted to try and settle the horse if that was an option. Acorn, he settled nicely, he really did well, and yeah, like you say, it was a spectacle over the last furlong, and he poked his nose out. A host of gear changes were made in the lead up to this first up run. Has he been improving back at home to suggest that these gear changes have done the trick? Yeah, Adam's been doing a lot of work at home to sort of settle him in these sort of gear, in the gear he's wearing today, and yeah, it seemed to work well. How do you assess the chances of Cheney Bay and Fulminay in the last? Cheney Bay, he's racing very well. Obviously won last start, doesn't have to do much different today to win again. And Fulminay out to a more suitable trip. I think she will run an improved race. Yeah, big price, and she might not be up to them, not sure.
A nice result here, well done.
Cheers, mate.
There's Geordie Rolfe after the win of Acorn, representing the Adam Durant yard, and Willie Pike, he's on the board, and here he is catching up with Riley.
It was a nice win as well, Lockie. Had a bit of ground to make up over that final furlong before getting to the line very nicely late to pick up the on-speed horses over the concluding stages. I'll catch up for a quick word with Willie Pike. Willie, fair to say he's got some ability, this horse, but it's not all there just yet between the ears.
No, I think it's kind of an asset and a negative. He's happy to run, but it's just trying to idle him down and do it our way so he doesn't do it his way, which is a bit scary.
Well, he was happy to win when you won that maiden aboard him from that wide draw at Bunbury last preparation. Was there any concern with him being half a stride slow today and settling back in running, or were you always happy with how he travelled?
I'm mostly happy. Just when I think it was Dion's horse and Holly Watson just trying to slot in front of me, then I was a little concerned. I think he's actually okay. I don't think he's too many vices to him if you can just not touch his mouth much. But when I was having to grab hold of him, that was a concern. But actually, in all honesty, he showed a lot of improvement from last prep to this. That can tell that the stable's done a lot of work with him behind the scenes, because I don't think he would have accepted an ease at that stage before, and today he did.
Does he give you the feel that he could be a Saturday horse in time if and when the penny drops?
Yeah, he's got ability, and he runs on raw talent at the moment. So if he can be moulded in time, there's no reason why he can't win races like Saturdays.
It's an interesting race for the two-year-olds a little bit later on today. You jump aboard Playing Solo, who you've trialled leading into his debut. What have you made of his trials leading in?
I've been happy with his trials. Very progressive type of trials from one to the next. I expect him to improve again coming to the races. Bit of a shame we've drawn a wide alley, but I think he'll be finishing strong.
Thanks for your time. Well done on the win.
Thanks, mate.
There's Willie Pike. He combines with Adam Durant and Acorn to take out race 3 here at Belmont Park, the Drummond Golf Handicap.